Hello everyone! I want to show you something that looks pretty cool, or at least I think so. For this we have to start from the main menu and load into our world. So remember where we left off. We destroyed the zombie fortress by using the cannons. And look at this, right? Kapoo! I don't know why it does this. I do know that there was a glitch with this roadblock to where not everything got blown up after you relogged into the world. So I guess the way they fixed it is just to blow it up again. Actually, I do not want to move the machine just yet. There was something that I wanted to do, and I'm hoping we can still do it because it involves the giant or the massive gate. Now there is a limit on how far we can walk away from the machine. However, I am hoping that we can still check out the area beyond here, because there was actually a puzzle with some keys. We almost had all the keys, and then I just left.
Get closer to the vehicle.
No, Pavel, please. Oh, it is so close, this wall. Yeah, I think we'll be teleported in a couple seconds, so we can hop in there for a little bit. But it should be down here, so we should have enough space. Alright, back underneath the massive wall. It looks like we have to gather all the keys though. So very simple, we have this clock puzzle. So there we go, those are lined up. So we get this one key. The interesting thing is that this door was open last time. Not really sure what we did. I guess we pulled that lever then? Is that working? It doesn't seem to, but there's another lever. Ah, there we go. Pulling both those levers from the opposite side. Opens up the chicken coop. That has the second key. And then it seems like this door opened up as well. Ah, this one's gonna be pretty easy. There we go, yoink. Now what was behind this triple key door? A big chest, bronze sword, and the loot is okay. But to be honest, it wasn't that much work, so can't really expect too much. Alright, well let's teleport back by just standing on this side of the teleporter.
You fainted. I got you back to the machine.
Thanks, Pavel. Alright, the big goal that I want is the woodworking table today. However, we're going to need some more diagrams in order to craft that. However, I don't think there is... Ooh, there are some special items out there. I thought I already grabbed all of them in this area. This glider makes it so much easier as well. So it seems to be up there. Oh, that's one of the oil rigs. Let's just fly straight in. Or almost. And let's hope that it has what we need. It does have some diagrams, but I don't think enough. No, we still need 4 more. Oh, for some reason the workbench is broken. As well as the tailoring bench. Smelter's pretty much broken too. I guess the zombies must have destroyed them and I didn't really pay attention to it. I think that sucks. We need more glass to fix that up. We need more ropes to fix that. There's another structure blueprint right there. Well, it's over there. I think we may as well get those. I think they can lead to the smithy. And that would be pretty great, because if we can get into metalworking, then we should be able to get way better tools than we currently have. Alright, it's at the villa again, which is an easy enough parkour puzzle. We get energy generator. I feel like we got this one before. And seeing as there's a zombie horde tonight, we could potentially run into a lot of trouble, as it's most likely going to be crazy powerful. And as you can see, they changed the way the eating mechanic works, so we can no longer spam berries. The entire hunger system is just gone by the looks of it. It does make me think, there was a digestive tonic, wasn't there? Yeah, that's also gone. No, wait, it is over here, though. I guess they deactivated it again? Not sure. Yeah, getting better foods does actually seem to be worth it now, like the apples. And let's see. The marker is like right below here. I suppose while we're at it, we may as well fix this part of the generator. This is for the bridge eventually. I see it up there. How are we gonna get up there, though? So my only thought is if we use the glider, we can kinda, yep, glide around. I guess there was another way of getting here. A smithy, heck yeah. You know what, we're back in this place anyway. Is that totem area still here? Is that always the same as well? Seems like it, yeah. Now that I know the locations of those, gonna be pretty darn easy. Alright, let's see what's inside. Ooh, a miner's kit. That one actually seems to be pretty useful. Well, it does seem useful, but I'll probably not use it because I use these legendary pickaxes. And they already have a tool efficiency of 100. Adding one more efficiency to that isn't going to do anything. At least I don't think so. And while we got some time anyway, how much does it cost to build the smithy? 30 tin ingots. That isn't too bad. Alright, we do need to have some fuel in the system. Should grab all the wood we got. I thought I harvested like a couple hundred. But it's already gone. Alright, here it is. The new Horde night. I can see him crawl up. I gotta say the reloading feels a bit more responsive. Oh my god, man. So many zombies. And a lot of them are just rushing past. And they're on the deck, that's not good. I think we really have to rework our entire machine soon. Come on, dudes, please don't destroy everything. Alright, I think that's everything. Well, for this wave anyway. Yeah, next wave's already spawning. Well, one of the grave diggers is here as well. Ooh, one of the generators is broken. Not good. You know, at least that's what the generators were for, I suppose. Oh boy. Yeah, we definitely need to rethink our machine here. There's too many for this bomb thrower to keep away. Okay, we're close to dying. Oh. Yeah, that was really bad. Everything is so broken now. I can't even repair them because we don't have the logs for it. Well, at least we seem to get the stuff back. Or some of the stuff anyway, for the generators that broke. We have minus 70 though, so that is not great. Did it only destroy 2? Looks like it. Alright, I'm just gonna rebuild them for now. Or one of them by the looks of it. We don't get everything back. Those make sense. Alright, the problem now is we don't have the energy, so everything is stalling. Let's gather up some wood, get another generator down, everything should work again. So what I'm hoping, right, we have the smithy, we can get some better tools, which makes chopping trees a lot faster. And if we can chop trees a bit faster, we can start making an actual base, because it doesn't seem like this is working very well. We need like walls and defense pillars up or something. Like have walls surround the core components, and then have traps around that. Alright, but then we have enough for the smithy. See, can we get what I want here? We can get sharpshooter slingshots here, that's also good. A bronze axe, yeah, that is what I wanted. Would need some more bronze though. That is tin ingots and copper ingots. Alright, let's see how fast this goes. So we also have the woodcutter set, which gives our tool extra efficiency. Yeah, we get like 5 logs a hit. That is great. Alright, something I'll do before next episode is definitely harvest a lot of supplies, especially wood. Just so we can start creating a massive defense base. What I want to do right now, though, is I want to start gathering up some chests that are around here. Especially the big chests, like the clock tower here. Big hanging wooden frame. Alright, that should open up the bank door. However, before we go there, I don't know why I'm having so many issues running these days. Alright, something I wanted to do is climb up here, which is actually harder than you'd think it is. But I basically want to get on top of the clock tower, because there was a chest. I feel like this isn't working so well. Or maybe it isn't the actual solution. Well, I fell down. Well, too bad. I guess I'm gonna get this chest instead. And it has ironbound set. Oh, that's also pretty good. So if we have a very powerful tool, this thing makes durability last 30% longer. Alright, let's see what's in this chest. A gatherer's totem. I am kind of hoping that one of these chests has diagrams in them, but I feel like it ain't my luck today. Well, there's one more. And a reinforced core component blueprint. Now I'm thinking, you think we're supposed to glide down onto the tower? It is one of the big chests, so it could potentially have some really good loot. Or one of the gray chests, I should say. If we climb all the way to the top here, we also may as well fix the cable here. I think we'd have to go even farther up. Alright, let's glide. Yeah, okay, we have way too much height. But there we go, we made it. This is actually how you're supposed to do it, I imagine. With a graveyard set, won't lose any items basically when you die. Ain't too shabby. Alright, with that we have the majority of chests in town. I think there's a couple more up there, but those are pretty far off and I don't exactly know where they are. Alright, it is turning nighttime. Quickly doing some of the easy puzzle parts for the bridge, which honestly I think is, at this point, everything. Well, actually I hear one more cable that's broken. Yep, the lever is good. We can pull this one down, and that should allow us to start building the bridge. Yep, but we're just missing a couple stones. However, we should have tons of those at the machine. There we go. Bridge is being built, and that means we could technically move on. However, as I stated before, I'm gonna stay in this area for a little longer. I'm gonna collect a bunch of wood. So with that being said, I hope you'll enjoy it, and in the next episode, we're gonna rework the entire machine, the top side here, and build a hopefully impenetrable base. See you then. Bye everyone.